Economics is the branch of knowledge concerning production, consumption, and the transfer of wealth to the pre-faster-than-light civilizations. This looks like a primitive fight for survival. Feudal lords, warlords, kingdoms, and capitalism are some of the primitive systems that come about from the fight for calories. However, the economics of faster-than-light civilizations is fundamentally different. Truly, post-scarcity societies' primitive consumption has been solved, while individual production with replicators makes each individual on par in terms of production with primitive towns. Collective projects, however, need different rewards to motivate, as basic survival is no longer the primary motivator of these systems. Larger threats to civilizations and collective personal interests are the driving forces for larger projects. Interstellar navies and defensive networks are created to serve the greater good, along with more traditional hospitals and postage networks. Each civilization varies greatly on other projects as interests change. Wealth transfers based on consumption. And consumption takes the form of limited resources and concepts. This can be anything from artwork to scientific discoveries or even rocks that look cool for humanity in the swarm, as despite not being at the galactic standard technology, they are also post-scarcity. Humanity falls into a similar social state. However, the idea of what should be valuable and consumed changes from cylinder to cylinder, making trade difficult. The major difference, though, is the numerous collective projects of humanity, matching many other civilizations that could be considered their peers when humanity reaches faster-than-light technologies. In fact, they exceed in production many species who only need to press a button to produce entire ships. One can only guess what humanity will be capable of once they reach this level.